Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the preview of West Ham's first Europa Conference League game of the 22-23 season. The first leg of the playoff round against Danish side Viborg at the London Stadium this Thursday evening, 7:45 kickoff live on BT Sport. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the animation that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro claret and blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, as I always do, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity in the Newham area and also in the Essex County as well, for that matter, that are helping those in those areas to put food on their tables in this very, very difficult period of time that we're suffering at the moment. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt or a nice polo or t-shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So let's start off with the officials. I've been able to actually find this information, so Russ, if you're watching, you should be happy. The referee for this game is the Italian Marco Di Bello. His assistants are Fabiano Preti and Giorgio Peretti, and the fourth official is Gianluca Sacchi. So if any of you guys know who they are, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what they're like. But I have no clue who they are, what their penchants are, so yeah. Information is very hard to come by in terms of Viborg, but from what I've been able to gather, they seem to play a 4-3-3 formation in the Danish Super League, or Superliga, I think you pronounce that. They are currently fourth in the table after 5 games, winning 3 and losing 2. In the Conference League, they have played 4 games and scored 7 goals. In their last game, they beat B36 Torshavn, I think you pronounce that, 2-1 away after they won 3-0 at the home in the first leg. Now, in terms of injuries, their midfielders Jawa and the goalie Anderson are doubtful for this week. Forward in Duani, I think you pronounce that, is ruled out until late August, and also midfielder Moreno is also touch and go. He might be back early September, but there's no details of what I've been able to gather as to what these injuries actually are. The information I've got says it's very, 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 very unknown. So in terms of the game itself, you know, this is a very, very vital league game to play for in the Conference League. As I say, it's the first leg. We're at home. We really, really need to get behind the boys, especially with the poor performances we've seen so far this season. I mean, as I say, City was just, it was inevitable, but I don't like losing in the way that we did, as I said in the match reaction. And obviously, Notts Forest, the 1-0 that we conceded. And you know, there's on Sunday, and there's a lot of contention about that. I said it at the time. I can understand why VAR ruled out Benrahma's goal, because yes, Antonio does go into is it Mangala? I think it is. He goes into him like a bloody steam train. Not intentional in any shape or form. If it was the other way around, guys, you know full well we'd be asking for it to be a free kick. So yeah, and you know, and it was a shame, because it was a great goal by Benrahma. He was pretty much our man of the match that game for that reason. And of course, guys, thank you to everybody that subscribed during the broadcast. Apologies, I actually figured out what was wrong. It's the bloody software I was using, so hopefully we'll be able to get that up and running properly. Now, turning to West Ham in terms of injuries, Ogbonna and Dawson are currently 50% chance of returning this week, but I can't see it, to be honest with you. I really, really can't. There's no other update on Aguerd other than the fact that he's going to be still out until the beginning of October at the earliest so far. Moyes did say post-match on Sunday that Dawson's doing well, but we're just going to see how he gets on. And obviously there's no chance of Ogbonna coming into the first team as yet, but you never know. You never know, especially with the Europa Conference League. You know, granted, this is the second season, so everyone's a little bit unsure what's what with this league and stuff. But yeah, I can't see Ogbonna returning. I genuinely can't. So obviously, of course, with the Europa League, as it is with all cup games, I can see a few changes, and it's not going to be at all surprise, guys. This is pretty much the same sort of starting 11 that I thought we were going to see against Notts Forest. Areola in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Zuma, Johnson and Creswell. Downs and Coventry coming in for the suspended Rice and Souček, with Bowen, Fornals and Cornet in midfield supporting Scamacca up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. As always, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Give us your score predictions as well for that match if you're going to be so bold. As I say, it's quite short this week because, as I say, there's not much information to go on. If you want to become a Patreon, links in the description below, from £2.50 plus VAT, or £3 for the academy player level, or £3 plus VAT for the starting the squad player, I should say. The starting 11 has disappeared. We've got some really, really good content. Dennis from the West Ham Way, who was on the live stream with us the other week when we were talking about the halfway point of the transfer window. He's now doing a weekly blog on there as well. And also AJ from the Kiwi Hammers, he's coming back with a vengeance as well. His new article's up there as well, for that matter. So there's more content coming on, as I say, for the Premier League games, because I can't afford the platform cost higher than I'm already using for it at the minute. For the Premier League games, there's an exclusive extended cut to the Premier League previews for the Patreons, where I go into a little bit more detail and analysis of the opposition. Now, the Forest game was quite difficult to do, but if you want to become a Patreon, links in the description. I know we're halfway through the month, but it's only £3, £2.50 plus VAT, or £3 plus VAT. Guys, we spend more on drinks on a weekend that you guys will spend an entire year being a Patreon. So if you want to become a Patreon, help support the channel and get more content going, then please do. If you haven't already done so and you like this video, please do like it. If you like the channel and want to know more, because we will be doing a post-match reaction to the Viborg game, and obviously, of course, there will be the preview going up for the the preview going up for the Brighton game as well, and of course we'll be doing the reaction to that on Sunday evening as well. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and also please do stick around, because I hope to see you very, very soon. All the best, take care.